of our tardy stations. So we've got 17 of these throughout campus, spread out even with our exterior buildings. They're in kiosk mode only. So the only thing they can pick is the tardies. So there's nothing else that they can click in to check into. What we've caught is like a couple of them that they'll check in here. So the teacher will count them absent. Then we go override the absence and put the tardy in the Minga. Well, then they never show up to class. Typically we catch it when they run those, those gap reports throughout the day, or it's just something that looks odd because they were gone. They got a tardy pass,
but then they were absent.
The rest of the day, or whatever the scenario is.
Like I said, with them not having cell phones out here and in classes, they're asking teachers for points.
Kids run it all. They do all the ordering through our entrepreneur, like our special ed transition kids or some that want to work it, like NHS to get points, but all the ordering and all that's done through our entrepreneur class, our fax classes, just so they can get used to kind of managing a POS.
You'd have to buy a ticket and they'd have to bring that ticket to the event. Now they buy a ticket, we put them in a list, create an event, and all those kids are in there. So if 1,000 kids are in there, there's 1,000. We don't manually check them in like for first or second hour. If they got a tardy and they weren't on our list to be here, they weren't where they're supposed to be. And so that side of it is so much better. Trying to think, we haven't had to manually check anybody in. We've done kiosk mode at all of our events.
Like this is set up right now for you guys to check in for points for as far as MingaCon, but this is exactly how we would have it set up for volleyball. They check in as they're showing their ID because they get in for free at everything but football. And then they get points by checking in here. So last Tuesday, we elevated volleyball to 10 points. We've maybe had 5 kids show up at a volleyball game before because we're not very good. And I think we had 179 kids show up just for the points.